Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. We're gonna feed some bale to the rams. So Scotty, hi. You gonna supervise? Yeah. Max. Max. Ben. We just put a little of this copper saw on between his toes, and now Arnie's letting the sheep out when he shouldn't be. Hey, buddy, this way. No, no. Go on. Go on. Go on. So we put the copper saw between his toes. We gave him a shot of biomycin. We were going to trim his hooves, but they actually didn't need trimming, so that's all you have to do. Usually just one shot cures a limb. So I thought they're all going crazy over this new hay, so I thought rather than, since we've got so much hay, rather than feeding that other hay that was looking like straw, I said, why don't we just put it out for bedding? So, because it was kind of mucky in there now, so we're quickly gonna just roll the old hay out for them. Four pretty girls all in a row. And we're not discounting you. You're very pretty too. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're a silly one. I can see that. Oh, yeah, you're a really nice one. Oh. He's just bringing in another bale of hay since we removed the old one. We're feeding all new hay now. So this isn't the alfalfa. This is the dried grass hay that we took off. Guys, you also look so nice. They're starting to look like Dorsets again. Not a lot of wool, but just enough to see how they're supposed to look with the woolly cheeks and stuff, and the woolly heads. So when the Dorsets have this kind of wool growth on them, which is just faintly, then it becomes obvious which are the crosses, because you can see the woolly heads and woolly cheeks. But who did I just see in here? Oh, this one here. Oh, where is she? The one right by Arnie's head there. I mean, by the bale, with the longer ears right there. Her head's pretty well bare and her face is bare for sure. So you can see that she is a cross. When they're all sheared off, you can't really tell that. There she is with more of a naked head. compared to these guys. We're gonna catch the girl with the wounded eye and give her one more shot of antibiotics and give her some ointment, and then we're gonna let her out with the group because she's fine otherwise. And she's gonna go out today?
Sure, we can go out today.
The morning releasing of the ewes. Now's where they start to spread out, all running in different directions. The majority are out in the field, but there's a few who are already turning back. And I'm guessing some of them are the older ones. Well, I know for a fact that those two Texel crosses are old girls. Yeah, you guys are old girls. But I don't know what your excuse is. Just not hungry enough. And with all that field out there, there's two have to have a battle about something. That one's got a real pick on her. She's chasing her down the field even though she doesn't want to fight. Get along, girls. Get along. So this is another hay field we're working on now. This field is just down the road from us. We also own this property. He's raked up and is baling half of the field. The other half goes over all the way over to the next road, which is where we were haying the other day when we had that 400 bales. So there's a risk of rain tomorrow, so he thought, well, let's just get half of it done today, and then if it does rain, it won't be the whole field that's messed up, and if it doesn't rain, well, he'll just bale the rest tomorrow. So we're at it again. This is also about 60% alfalfa, and the rest is grasses. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see there's an awful lot of alfalfa in this patch here. Might even be 70% this field. But it's a good catch again. And it looks like nice hay. The sheep are always happy if there's any kind of alfalfa in the mix. So I'm walking up this field so I can show you the other half. But this is the half of the field that's fronting on the same road as our farm. And Arnie's down there in the corner, gonna work his way up. And then you can see where he's raked this field. I'll go into a place where there's less wind so there's no waft. A little less windy here, but this is the other side of the field. He has raked the far side of it, but the rest he's just gonna leave till tomorrow. We've got elm trees in Canada that are dying. They have Dutch elm disease. So you kind of want them to survive, but every year a bunch more die, and it's kind of a sad thing. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I don't know if other countries have it too. And we also have a disease going through the ash trees now as well. And then last year we had a bug that came around and attacked all our oak trees. It's kind of sad what's happening. But this year I see there's a lot more dead elm trees. So far the maples are good. So I don't know if you can tell, but from me looking at the windrows on this field, it looks like there's not quite the volume of hay that was on our new seeding. New seeding would be the most lush field, and then over the years the alfalfa dies out and the fields get depleted to the point where you have to reseed them. I think this is the third year on this field. And a lot of alfalfa fields only get 4 to 5 years. In Canada, we get a lot of winter kill on the alfalfa. But you can see the windrows aren't quite touching the bottom of the tractor like they were yesterday. And we know that if you were in the cab, it would be going beep, 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 beep. He might be getting out. He is. Oh, now he's got his probe. Sweat.
Okay, so we got some good news.
What's the good news?
My neighbor wants to buy the extra hay off me.
The what? Excess hay?
Yeah.
Not exit.
Well, the excess hay.
Okay, so it looks like we have a lot of hay, so Looks like one of our neighbors might be taking a field and cutting it himself. And then we don't have to do it. But we're going to make sure we don't have any rainstorms and don't lose any hay first before we give it away. But likely we'll give it to them. So Arnie says that even though there's less volume to this hay is actually a lot finer than the other hay, which is more palatable for sheep, because like I mentioned before, they have smaller, more delicate mouths than say cows would have. So you don't want it too fine because they do need the roughage, but you don't want it too coarse for sheep either. Coyotes. So, on that note, we're gonna call it a day and hope you'll join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.